When you're doing assertive outreach with people on the street, developing rapport and trust is the most important thing with the person on the street. There shouldn't be a set time limit about how long it's going to take to develop that trust and rapport. And during that process, the person on the street needs to determine the agenda of what you're going to do with them.
You'll get told a lot of times that, hey, you know, bugger off, you shouldn't be here or what, but if you just keep going back, what I like to do when I'm working on the streets is that I'll leave them a bottle of water and a card, so that eventually they'll get to know that, hey, that card and that bottle of water, that's from me, and then that opens them up a little bit. But it's also, it's good to remember that it's also like a dance. It's 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
When doing assertive outreach in the street, it's important to engage people in a respectful manner. When you're entering their space, you've got to remember that this is their home, this is where their worldly belongings are, and this is where they sleep. It's just like someone entering your home. Be respectful at all times and treat them with respect.
Coming down early hours of the morning, waking people up, which we've had at times. It's better to sit with them, talk to them. Don't stand over people like it happens down here. It's a case of being their friend. Try and develop a rapport with a client, homeless person, and if you can work with it hard, you can gather their trust. That's what they want. Don't wake the people up. It's hard enough down here as it is to wake them up or to get them back to sleep. You get back to sleep, it's time to wake up.
And I think the most important thing is don't walk up to someone with that, you know, what we need here is a house. You know, the ultimate goal here is a house. We need to be, you know, chatting with people and checking in and seeing what their needs are first. You know, somebody might actually be sick or have a medical concern or not have food that day or a blanket to keep them warm. So start with the small stuff. Ask people what they need. Don't interpret those long-term goals for them.
I mean, none of us want to be seen as a problem. It's disempowering, which leads to the mindset that you don't have the skills to resolve your current circumstances yourself. So yeah, I think it's really important not to see these individuals as a problem to be fixed. As I said, none of us want to be seen as a problem to be fixed.
She said, I'm your new worker. She said, call me anytime. Rang a week later, she vanished off the scene completely. I had one after that, and he's been my rock, as well as a cop up in King's Cross Council, as well as housing. Best thing that ever happened to me. Certain worker said to me, when are you going to get housed? When are you going to get housed? I had to wait until it clicked. It clicked, and I just rode with it now. I couldn't want to be more contented.
Long-time homeless couple who came across a young Aboriginal boy who was approximately 20. He was hard on the drugs and the alcohol and that sort of stuff, and slowly but surely I got introduced to him. It was through food services and other types of ways in the main street and that sort of stuff. Just walked up, just kept introducing myself. He didn't want anything, and then all of a sudden when he identified that I was there to help him and not trying to tell him what to do, or you know, he was this strong Aboriginal kid. He didn't need to be told what to do. He just wanted to have a little bit of help and have his pride in himself and that. So now he's gone through detox. He went through detox, and now he's staying in a 3-month farm up the coast in rehab, doing rehab. So hopefully he'll get to see his boy soon too. So.